Go now to Khan Yunis in southern Gaza, where we're joined by Dr. Mohammed Saqr. He's Director of Nursing at Nasser Hospital. Thank you so much for joining us, Doctor. If you can describe what's happening right near Nasser Medical Complex, if you can describe what's happening with the displacement of the population from Gaza City.
Yeah. Hi, thanks for having me on your channel. For the current situation now inside Nasser Medical Complex, the current situation really is very catastrophic. Now, for medical staff, as you know, very little amount of food are allowed to enter Gaza City. So most of the medical staff here work in a very bad condition. Most of them are really hungry and the amount of food is not enough. So all of this staff suffering from moderate or mild malnutrition. For, as you know, it has been a long time, for more than 20 months, working continuously. We are physically really tired and exhausted. And by the way, we can't tolerate any more burden on us. As you know, we are psychologically unstable because we see execution of civilians on a daily basis. Every day we receive in Nasser Medical Complex nearly 100 civilians murdered, whether by tanks or gunshots or snipers. And for the medical staff themselves as well, we are unsafe and we are targeted sometimes even inside the hospital. Last month, the Israeli Air Forces attacked the hospital and killed 4 of our medical staff. One was a doctor and the other a nurse and 2 administrative staff inside the complex. So as I have just said, the situation we are working in is very catastrophic, and Israel doesn't respect the international law and regulations, especially when they target us and kill us even inside the hospital. Let me tell you about the seating capacity of Nasser Medical Complex. Nasser Medical Complex was designed to receive and deal with 350 patients only. Now the current patients inside the complex is 1,000 patients. So we have no beds. We have to put patients on the ground, no supplies, no instruments, and the things will go worse when the Israeli evacuation orders the Gaza City to come here to Khan Yunis concentration camp. So it will be more and more tragic to deal with such high number of civilians and populations. Actually, let me say something important the world must know. We are here deprived from everything, every human rights. For example, let me say that I don't have the right now to buy a shoes. You know, there are no shoes in the city, for example. So for me, let me say, for me, I have just one shoes, sharing it with 5 sons, 5 of my sons. So if I have now, I have maybe $1,000, but I can't find just one single shoes in the whole city to wear. So I have, sometimes at night I have to walk barefoot without shoes. Something is happening here, must stop. This genocide must stop. We are deprived from every single human rights. Sister, let me just explain another thing important here. No goes inside the hospital. Sometimes we stop the service of dressing because there is no medical goes to change dressing for patients. That led to spread of infection among many of our patients. Sometimes there are no thermometers, so we try to guess the temperature of patients by palpation and touching the skin of patients in order to guess the temperature of patients. Other time, we don't have CTG machines or fetuses to estimate and measure their heartbeats. Other times, no CBC kits in order to continue investigations, lab investigations. The things now inside Gaza Strip, and especially in Nasser Medical Complex, is really catastrophic and violate every single human rights. And this is really against international laws and regulations. Yeah.
Dr. Mohammed Saqr, you are the Director of Nursing at the Nasser Medical Complex. The Al Jazeera is reporting the Palestinian Health Ministry says at least 3 people died in the last 24 hours from hunger, bringing the total number of people dead due to starvation to 425, including 125 children. And we also have the reports Israeli forces killed 5 people seeking food in southern Gaza. At least 5 Palestinians waiting for food were killed by gunfire south of Khan Yunis. What does it mean to treat people who are dying of starvation who have been bombed? I mean, the effect of malnutrition and hunger on the body.
Yeah, as you know, to explain it more for your audience to understand what is happening here, first let's start with the distribution points, food distribution points. The Israeli army threw the cartons of food on the ground and asking the people to come. When they take the cartons of food, they start shooting at them. That's why on a daily basis, we receive 100 or 200 wounded people, sometimes 300s and 400s from that distribution sites. When people come to our emergency department, we have 2 real crises. The first is the bullets which penetrated their bodies. The second is that the people are really physically deteriorated, deteriorated. They are physically unfit. They are very, very, very malnourished. So you just see people, skin on bones, these people were seeking for just food to feed themselves and their children. And when they attack by missiles, tanks, missiles, or snipers, bullets, they come here to our emergency department. So we have to deal with two challenges. The first is the injury, and the second is the severe malnutrition they are suffering from. And by the way, maybe you don't have a comprehensive view of what is happening here in Gaza Strip. Now we have three main concentration camps: Khan Yunis concentration camp, and the middle concentration camp, and Gaza concentration camp. I'm from Khan Yunis concentration camp. This camp is nearly 25 kilometers square, 25 only. The number of population inside this camp is more than 1 million people, moving only in 25 kilometers. And there is red line. If you cross this line, you will be directly attacked by tanks and military aircrafts. So imagine 1 million or more than 1 million people in just 25 kilometers suffering from severe malnutrition, lack of good healthcare system, spread of infection, a lot of things. So now on Nasser Medical Complex, really we are in a critical stage now, because we don't know how to focus on wounded, targeted people, malnourished populations, spread of infections. By the way, people here don't find anything to eat. If they find some very minimum amount of food in a very high cost. Really, these concentration camps kill people gradually. And we have made urgent appeal to the international community, please stop this genocide as soon as possible. This is a fight not against Palestinians. This is a fight against humanity all over the world. This must end and stop soon. This is like a shame on humanity to make camps like this, focusing people and concentrating people in like this way, more than 1 million in 25 kilometers, and killing them inside these camps by tanks and aircraft, military aircrafts, killing them inside these camps by snipers, killing these people inside this camp by preventing them from food access and medical access or health care access. This is insane. This madness must stop. Sister, I'm not just sad at what is happening here for Palestinians. I'm really sad at Israelis themselves, because their government is putting them at the darkest side of the history. This must stop. And the international community and General Council must question the Israeli government. Please stop humiliating us. We are not animals to be collected in very poor concentration camps like this, killing us and destroying our houses. And by the way, you know what makes these camps? When they destroyed our houses, when they destroyed our hospitals and health facilities, we have no homes, we have no houses, no infrastructure, nothing. So we escaped to the west of the city. Now this camp is 25 kilometers. We are not allowed to pass or cross this camp. If anyone crossed, he will be directly targeted. Sister, they have taken away every single human right from us. We are not allowed to eat. We are not allowed to dress. We are not allowed to buy shoes. We are allowed to eat a very minimum amount of food. 2 months ago, we were completely deprived from food, but now just very minimum amount of food. We are not allowed to wear shoes. We are not allowed to eat vegetables. We are not allowed to eat fruits. We are dying.
Dr. Mohammed Saqr, I want to thank you very much for being with us, Director of Nursing at the Nasser Medical Complex near Khan Yunis in the south of Gaza. Next up, the martyrdom of